I'm now going to take you through a myofascial release tennis ball roll on the bottom of your foot. So I'm using a spiky massage ball, but you could use a tennis ball or even a lacrosse ball. Just going to roll the ball for 15 seconds under your toes and the ball of your foot. Then you're going to move it back into the middle of your foot for another 15 seconds from side to side. And then finally, you're going to just push the foot forward and slide it back along that ball. And we're going to do that for about 30 seconds, but do it for a period of time that feels right for you. So no more than a minute, but somewhere between like 20 seconds and 60 seconds would be fine. And then we'll swap to the other foot. And this is just going to help to rejuvenate the arches of your feet and get your feet working really well, get them sitting in better alignment. And that has massive consequences for the rest of the kinetic chain. So thinking about where your knee sits, where your pelvis sits, and working further up into the back. And then once you feel like you've done enough on the bottom of your feet, just going to gently come back into our rest position. Now going to take you through a roll down. So this is one of our 34 classical Pilates exercises, and we're going to add in press ups as well. So coming to the end of your mat, feet hip distance apart, pelvis underneath you, taking a nice inhale at the top, expanding that rib cage. Exhale, engaging your pelvic floor and core, gently bringing your chin to chest, and we're going to roll down through each vertebrae one at a time. At the bottom, keeping your heels on the floor, walking forward into your high press up position. Then you can bring your knees to the floor into your 3/4 press up if that is better for you, or you can maintain that full press up position and do your press ups from there if that is better for you. Somewhere between 2 and 6 press ups per roll down, please. Then walking yourself back into the bottom of your roll down, taking an inhale, and on your next exhale, gently restacking those vertebrae back to standing. This is a really nice mobility exercise for your spine, so keep it nice and slow and controlled. It should take somewhere between 8 and 10 seconds to roll down to the floor. Don't rush this part. Maintaining your core connection as you do your press ups, breathing however works for you whilst you are doing your press ups. When you get to the bottom of your roll down, pushing down into those toes so you really can bring your pelvis up over your heels and not so it's behind you. So your body should come back up and be in a really balanced, neutral spine position. If you need to at any point reduce the amount of press-ups or go to a 3/4 press-up, if you're doing a full press-up, that's absolutely fine. Just work in the range that you feel is right for you today, and then you can always up that and increase that as the weeks go on. Once you finish your set, coming back into your rest pose. This next move is a great core exercise. So we're going to do toe taps. We're going to come down onto the mat. Pelvis in neutral, so rib and hip in line, little gap under that low back. Bringing one leg up into your tabletop position, so knee over hip, shin parallel with the ceiling, then bring the other leg up to copy it. Moving from the hip, we're going to move one leg away on your exhale. So as you exhale, thinking rib to hip to hip, pelvic floor engages. So we're thinking sit bone to sit bone, pubic bone to tailbone. When that foot hits the floor, we're just going to do a gentle tap for 2. And then bring the leg back in. As you bring the leg back in, you'll then be on your second exhale. So as you tap, we're going to inhale, exhale, bring the leg back in. If you can't get the breathing yet, don't worry too much about that. Just make sure that you're engaging your core. You're thinking rib to hip connection, hip to hip and pelvic floor as the leg is moving. So we're stabilizing that leg movement using your core muscles. We're going to alternate from side to side. If you're finding this a little bit too strong, you could keep one leg on the floor. So nice bent knee, foot flat on the floor. If you want to make this more challenging, you could do it with your arms in the air. And when you're done, hugging your knees into your chest, little back rock for 30 seconds, and then come back up to your rest pose.